125 miles per hour. The T-33, America's first jet trainer, having trained thousands of Cold War pilots. The Bell 206, one of the world's most popular helicopters used by police all over the world. It may look like there's something off about these aircraft. It may seem strange that they're all together in one location. And the pilots themselves may seem a little stiff. Well, that's because they're all radio-controlled scale replicas, and this is the Joe Nall Memorial Fly-In, the air venture of radio-controlled flying. The event features hundreds of radio-controlled aircraft of all makes and sizes, and is held annually at South Carolina's Triple Tree Aerodrome.
It started a long time ago, just a weekend event, and now it starts, typically we start letting people through the gates the Friday before Mother's Day, and it runs all the way through the next Saturday.
Wow, that's a long time. And is it every Mother's Day?
Every Mother's Day.
Once a year.
Now, these aren't just model airplanes that you'd expect to see sitting on someone's desk. These are fully functioning replica aircraft with real control surfaces, real engines, and real speed. There are a lot of differences in materials and types of fuel used due to the smaller size, but for the most part, these manufacturers and owners are committed to making their RC replicas as accurate as possible.
Corsair we have here is extremely accurate. It's a 1 to 4.5 scale replica of an F4U-1D. It's made from fiberglass composites in negative molds, so it is a repeatable accuracy in the basic of the design. It has a radial engine, 4-stroke radial engine with 5 cylinders, 250 cc, which also makes sure that the sound is very scale. And it, of course, has all the details in the surface.
To further add to the detail, this aircraft even has folding wings, just like the carrier-based F4Us that dominated the Pacific Theater. And while some of these aircraft use electric engines, like the Corsair, a lot of them use gas-powered engines, and some are even turbine-powered.
Now, David, your airplane, the Beast, it's not your average model airplane, is it?
No, it's not. It's quite a bit different, actually. It's a aerobatic biplane that has been converted into a turbine-powered aerobatic biplane.
So it's actual, real, scale-to-size, turboprop engine like you would find in any other full-scale airplane.
Runs the same fuel, the same oil, sounds the same, operates the same, everything is the same, just a miniature version.
You can't just jump in, never flown a model airplane before, and just start flying one of those, can you?
You're correct. You know, you need to go through the process and the steps, and actually when you get into the turbine size and airframes, you actually have to go through a process to get a waiver, just kind of everything you go.
Wow. Now, how fast does something like that go? I mean, turboprops, you think fast, you think powerful. Is it the same for a model airplane?
The biplane is, of course, a little slower than a jet, you know, but you're going to get about 110, 120 average out of the biplane.
What, is that miles per hour?
That is miles per hour.
Oh my goodness, that's a rocket. Now, what can you do in something like this? Can you do aerobatics or just straight and level?
Absolutely. It's unlimited what you can do with it. It started as an aerobatic airplane. It's just modified. It's got a cooler sound and, you know, a little more speed, but it's unlimited. Whatever you want to do, it'll do it.
In fact, as far as aerobatics go, these model airplanes are able to do some things that even the most daring airshow pilot wouldn't dream of. With the lightweight airframe and powerful engines, some of these aerobatic replicas have a thrust-to-weight ratio that allows what would be impossible or downright stupid in a full-scale aircraft. So we've seen how accurate some of these replicas can be. We've seen some of the impressive maneuvers these RC pilots are capable of. But how does an experienced full-scale pilot do taking to the controls?
Clint, what is the first thing I need to know about flying a remote control airplane?
Well, you already really have the basics down flying full scale. And it's really simple. You're going to pull up and go up. You're going to turn left. You're going to turn left. You're going to turn right. Turn right.
That's very simple, but you're going to leave me and let me do this on my own?
You bet. It's all right there on that switch. I can let go of that switch and I'll have the airplane back.
So you'll take control if something happens?
Yeah, we're not going to crash the airplane.
Okay, thank goodness.
Sarah may be a little nervous, but the basic controls are the same. Just that instead of hands and feet, she's using her left and right thumbs.
And go ahead and put your finger on the stick just like that. That's all you need. And pull up. See the elevator go up?
Oh, yeah.
All right, turn right. See the aileron turn right?
Oh, okay.
Turn left. See the aileron turn left. and you're good to go. It's that simple.
This is it, Sarah's first RC flight. After her abbreviated ground school, Sarah is ready to control this miniature flying machine.
Beautiful. Now I'd like to say that landing was done by me, however it was not. It was done by my instructor here, Clint, but he did an amazing job. I did get to do a loop, but I think this is something that I could get into, Clint.
Yes.
I think this is definitely something that I could get into.
Well, we'd be more than happy to teach you.
That would be wonderful. And you know what? What better place to have my first RC flight than at the Joe Knoll event?